Hello, right, welcome to my channel. So today I thought I'd try a set. So I've got my hand and I put some tips on, but I'll show you how I stuck a tip on. So what you do is you get your tip, you file your imaginary nail plate, you brush it off, and then what you do is you get your tip, and I used an elegant touch glue that I had out of a kit that I've got, because I don't usually use tips, I usually form a nail. So I just put a bit of glue on and then I just pressed it on the nail, and hey ho, Bob's your uncle, fanny's your aunt, it got stuck to the finger. I'll tell you something, this glue is pretty good. I've had some, and these hands are tricky to stick a tip to. This practice hand, them tips are hard to stick to it, but these ones stuck pretty well and pretty fast. I will say I went to file them and the little nail tip fell off, so I had to re-glue that one back on. But yep, thumbs up for that glue. Right, so what you're meant to do is when you do apply a tip, you file the nail plate and you actually make the edge seamless, but I didn't do that. But now I'm going to forward this bit because it just took me too long. So I got a pink from Glitter Bells. What I did was I just thought what I'd do is I'll do a pink nail bed, and then I've done a clear tip, and then I just stuck some stuff to it. So this is me applying my pink. It's a really nice pink actually. I don't know what it's called. I will find it, and like I always do, I will put everything in the description box below for you to so you can check them out, go and have a look. If I've got the link for it, I will definitely put it in. Some of the stuff I've had, like the little not beady bits, I don't know what they're called, embellishments that I put on the tips, I've had them for quite a few years, and I thought I'd better use them. So I just, did use them, but I've got so much stuff, I really need to start using it. I've got a massive, humongous box just full of glitters and embellishments and iridescent glitters and everything that I just haven't used. I just buy these things and I go, oh, that's pretty, oh, that's pretty. And then I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So, yep, so I just put in a bit of a bit of pink on each tip and just blending it down towards the tip of the nail. I'm trying to make sure that there's enough coverage, but with Glitter Bells you have to work a bit wet, and even though I have got a license, believe it or not, to look at the state of these nails, I do actually have a license, but with my hands, the problems I have with my hands, and the fact that I'm really not confident enough to do it on anyone's. I mean, in August I would have had my license for a year, and I've never done anyone else's nails but family or my own. So I've got, I just sit there and practice on my hand. I want one of them silicone hands that you can get from Flexi Hand, it's called. I want one of those, but they're like £80, man. I don't even earn £80. So I might see if I can get the people to get it for me for my birthday. Just sweet talk my family into clubbing together and getting me one. But I don't know if I've said it, but I've got a job. Yay! Being unemployed is so boring. And I can't do my nail practice throughout the day because the smell gives my husband a headache. He sleeps during the day because he works nights. So I just don't do it. I just do all my practicing very late at night. Do my videos, upload it. Right. So now we're going to do a clear coat from Glitter Bells, Glass Slippers. So what I did was I picked out some glitters or embellishments, I don't know what you want to call them, to decide what I wanted to put on the bottom of each tip. So they're really nice colours. These ones are like cut out circles. I didn't bring it close enough to the camera, but I will show you each one. The next one is a stars. I think that's stars. Oh no, they're hearts. But they're a nice pretty pink iridescent. All of them, they're out of a set that I got. These are the stars, and there's two different sizes, but it just the little tiny stars, they all got clumped together and it looked like a lump of a star. So like, nope, we're not having that. And these are just iridescent flakes, diamond shape. So, right. So what I did was I tipped some out on my side. Sorry about that. Tipped some out on my side. Got a bit of clear and just put it on the bottom. Made like a wash really. I didn't make it thick enough. And now I was having problems trying to pick up the round bits. And they're so big. I've never used them before, ever. I think I've had them about 4 years and I've never used them. So I thought I better start using them. But I did make a mistake at the very beginning of my video, which was I made the tip, but I didn't make it able to come off the actual holder. You can do that actually, make it come off, but I didn't. So I'm like, yeah, okay. But I've got loads of them holders, so I can always just use them for more. Usually I just stick a whole tip on them and paint them. You might see in other videos, that's how I do it. So what I'm doing is here, I'm getting some clear and I'm just trying to keep them in place. Getting a little bit more clear and just putting it on just to hold them into place. And then I thought, that looks a bit naff-mish. Try something a bit different. So I've got some other sides. So I just shifted them about a bit on the tip of the nail. Just to, you know, do some sort of pattern. To be honest, I'm not really, you know, I'm not very good at it. It's practice, isn't it? You know, practice, 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 I always say. And I will come up with some better ideas. These ideas, this set of nail is naff. I wouldn't put them on anyone. That's why they're on a false nail and not on an actual person. Because I wouldn't put them on an actual person. They're quite embarrassing, to be honest with you. But it's like I say, it's just practice, isn't it? So for my middle finger, I think I used hearts. Or did I use stars? Now I've taken them off, I can't remember. That's it, love. Wipe it, wipe it. You want to make it thin? What's the matter with you, woman? Oh, yeah, stars. So for my middle finger, I put the stars on. I just put them all over the place. And as usual, gone out of shot. I'll tell you that recording, making videos for YouTube is not easy. It's like, it takes you gosh knows how long to make a video. And then it takes you like 3 times as long to edit it. Do your voiceovers. Make sure it looks good enough to go up on the internet. Do you know what I mean? It's like, hey, seriously, what's the matter with you? I'm not professional, so I'm an amateur. So that's the stars. It looks proper ropey, doesn't it? So my next finger is the hearts. So I've put a few on here. I just splodged them on. I shouldn't splodge them on, but I just splodged them on. So now my next finger is now the hearts. So I put the hearts on. And I'm like, I think, you know, after I finished the set, I thought, maybe it needs something. I don't know. So I put a bit of sparkle in there. You'll see anyway after what I've done. Look, see, trying to put these little hearts on, it's like ropey. It's like proper like, come on love, sort it out, get it on straight. I do like the way they look like yellow and pink, but they're not, they're all pink. I do like it, they change colour when the light hits them. But, I mean, I have made better sets than that in my sleep, I think. I'm not sure. Right. Oh, just shoving them on. Right, my little finger had the iridescence on. Look at the ropiness of that. So I just put a clear coat on. Splodge, splodge, splodge. Sweep, sweep, wipe. Sweep, sweep, wipe. Wipe, wipe, wipe. And then I just tried to pick up the iridescent and just splodge it on, basically, because I love saying that word. It's the word of the day for me today, I think, splodge. Yeah, I tried to put them on. Because I have nowhere to actually sit and do nails. You know, I've got a tiny little space. I mean, a really tiny little space that I can only do my nails on. So I just sort of blur it about a bit. But I don't know what was going on here. I've made the ropiest set ever. But hopefully, if I carry on doing the videos and more practicing, I'll do a comparison between this year and next year, my sets of nails and my videography. Because look at the lovely state of that hand. It's like, yeah, boy, that's finished. So I filed the film. I filmed filing, and I realised I'd done it wrong. So I thought, okay, what I'll do is I'll film filing my little finger. Obviously it's sped up because, you know, nobody can file that fast. So what I usually do is I go down the 2 side walls, then around the cuticle, do the tip, and then I go floating over the top. Then I buff. I do like the sound of that buffing. Ding, ding, ding. Right, so now, as you can see, I've changed my gloves. I've actually had 3 pairs of gloves on, and in the earlier shot, not the blue pair, the purple pair were marigolds. So now you just get some pure acetone, and what you do is you wipe the nail, take off all the dust and everything, and it also smooths out the acrylic as well, so it sort of like slightly melts it and just smooths it out, gives you a better finish. So I'm just cleaning the hand because I thought, you know what, you'd need a shot of that, wouldn't you? You know, you want to see how I clean the hand and not how I clean the nails. Alright, so that's cleaned. Right, so now it is, as you can see on the end, on the ring finger, there is a little sparkle. I'll show you, I'll put up a link for the stuff I use. And now it's going to be nail porn time. Top coat. I call it nail porn because when you put it on glitter, it looks beautiful. It's like, oh mate, really? So I just top coat all my fingers, and see, it don't look too bad once the top coat's on it. I mean, you know, it could be better, but I suppose my nails do look better than they did over a year ago when I was doing it. And this is not how I'd hold someone's hand doing it either. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just like plodding along. I didn't even move my hand. I just like, yeah, dip it in the bowl, rub it over the top. Just, yeah, smooth it out, smooth it out. Go on, girl. Splodge, splodge, splodge. So that's that done. So I've done every finger. And then I baked them for, you're meant to do it for a minute, but I actually only done it for 30 seconds because it's not really a set that is going to be shown to anyone. And it's a non-white top coat, so it's not a problem. And that looks shit. Oh my gosh, Mish, that looks absolute crap. Right, so once I've top coated the top, I bake them for 30 seconds. And then what I do is, because when you make a clear tip, your best trick is to also top coat the underneath because it makes it shinier as well. So you get to see it better, like the shine. So we put it under the lights. And I should have cut that bit out because now it's going to be a boring 30 seconds of nothing to do but looking at a practice hand. Right. So, Mish. You know what it is? It's so ridiculous. I've so got to practice this recording malarkey. I've got to get a proper setup. Right, yep, splodge, splodge, splodge. Put it on, bakey, bakey, bakey. Come on, Mish, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I should have fast forwarded this bit, but I didn't. I forgot all about it, to be honest with you. Because, I tell you, it's just ridiculous. Right, so anyway, so I top coat the underneath and bake that for 30 seconds. And that was it. So there are some pictures at the end of what they look like. Have a look. Let me know, or don't, it's up to you. If you like my boring old chitty chat, and you think my videos are a bit entertaining or whatever, I don't know. I do videos on not how to do a set of nails, I think. Please subscribe to my channel, like, and hit the bell, and when I do a new video, you'll know that it's come up. See, look, see the ring finger? Got the bit of bling? Not that great. Thank you all for watching. You have a lovely evening and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Ta-da! Bye!